Hello, Legacy Bears. It's Miss Quinlan here. I wanted to talk to you for just a minute. I saw on Facebook where Miss Smith from Legacy issued a reading challenge. She issued a challenge for you to find or create a warm, nice, cozy place that you are reading during this time that we are not together. A den or a fort or a cave or something really cool, and to tag it, tag Legacy in it so we could see what you're reading and where you're reading. So I wanted to do a little activity today to go along with your reading, with your Legacy challenge. So this was one of my favorite books called Mrs. Spitzer's Garden, I should say. If you notice up here at the top, I have created this really cool Legacy Bear bookmark. And it fits in the corner. It's a bookmark that can mark any page that I need. If I'm reading and leave off and I need to go do something else, I just put it up on the corner, close my book, and it saves my place. So today I'm going to show you the steps to make it's actually folded paper. We've done this before, origami folded paper. It makes a bookmark. You can make a Legacy Bear. It does not have to be the colors that I've used. I've seen pink ones, purple ones. Use your own creativity. I've also seen a bookmark that's shaped in the like a bunny. Easter's coming up. I've also seen some that have just been crazy and creative. Here's another one I made. They all fit on the book, any book, just the same. I will show you how to size it to make sure that your bookmark fits on your book. You can make many of these, multiple, be creative, and look, you could even give these out to family and friends and relatives, part of our challenge. All right, so let's get started. The first thing you will need for this project, I'm using construction paper. You can use plain paper, that's fine, and anything thicker than construction paper might be a little hard folding, but you'll still be able to do it, just keep that in mind. I'm going to show you how to do the Legacy Bear bookmark, and then they're all the same steps. The decorating, of course, will be your own time, what you want to do. So I'm gonna start with black paper. You will need a 6 by 6 inch square, okay? So if you take a regular sheet of construction paper, doesn't matter what color it is, if you'll fold it in half, that will give you fold this in half, okay, and cut it down the middle. That will give you the width that you need. So the width across would be 6 inches. Now what we need to do is we need to make it, instead of a rectangle, we need to make it into a square. So you're going to cut off 2 inches of the bottom, okay? You can use your ruler and actually measure it so that it would be 6 inches, and you could mark it and cut it. Or you can fold it. It's not going to be exactly in half. If you fold it in half, you're actually going to go back about 3/4. Okay, and you can cut that. But adults can help you with this as well. About 6 by 6. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just that 6 by 6 will give you the right size to fit on the corner of your book. So now that we have our square, our 6 by 6 square, the first thing we're going to do with origami, we know it's folding. So we're going to start, I'm going to do it this way so you can see. I want you to fold it from the bottom corner to the top corner. It doesn't actually matter which corner you're folding it from to start with, but you're just going to fold it into one triangle. Okay, so here's my square, folded it up. Now you can see I have a little bit of hangover right here on this edge. If it's lined up on the other side nicely and you're still having some of that hanging over, you can trim that off. Means probably your square wasn't perfect 6 by 6, and that's fine. So now we have the opening at the top, okay? The fold is at the bottom. Remember, you can stop the video at any time if I'm going too fast. The first thing we're going to do, like we have done with our origami heart, we're going to take this bottom left, this is your bottom right corner, and we're going to fold it up to the top. We're going to fold it up to the top, and make a nice crease. Okay, then we'll take the top left corner, well now it's the top left, and fold it inward to meet. So you're making just like we did when we did our paper heart. Okay, so now you've got the right bottom corner folded up and the left. So when they meet together, we want them to touch but not overlap in the middle. Okay, so you're going to make sure you make your little creases on this really nice, and this top part actually are where the flaps would be. Now, with it, holding it like that with the flaps at the top, I want you to unfold it back to our triangle, okay? We're going to take just the top piece of paper and fold it down. Take the top piece and fold it down, the point all the way down to here. So we have our triangle. We folded the top piece down. Now these parts that we folded and made the nice crease, those are going to fold in front of the piece we folded down. So now we're going to take this corner and we're going to fold it. Going back from here, you're going to fold it back up like you would if we were going to cover it, but this little tab is actually going to go inside, fold it inside to make like a little pocket here. And then this side, follow the same steps. Make sure that's folded nicely, crease it across. Instead of covering it up, we're going to tuck that part into the pocket. So now you've got your triangle at the bottom, a triangle at the top, and you've got kind of like a little pocket here. This is going to actually be your bookmark. Okay, so if you'll turn it around now, that's the top of the bookmark where the folded pieces are. If you open it up, you can see your little folded tails in there. That's the part of the book. This is the part that's actually going to go in the corner of your book. Like this. It'll fit in like that. And then when you open up your book, you'll have that back side. This is going to be the part you decorate. Okay? So if we put ears on this for the bear, we're actually going to glue them to the back of this bookmark so they stick up. If we do anything that, like on this one where I did the tongue, okay, I glued the eyes on the back, but the tongue and the teeth all went in underneath the inside flap. So this back part, that'll be the back part of the bookmark, will be solid. There won't be anything, glued to that. All right, so from this point, now we have to decorate it. So if we wanted to make it look like our legacy bear, the first thing we would do is we would cut out 2 black ears. I've already got mine cut out, just out of construction paper or whatever. You would glue these. Before you glue them on though, I also had the light brown part on the inside too. So I would glue the light brown piece to the black construction paper, and then I would glue it to the back of the bear of the bookmark, okay? To do his eyes, I use wiggly eyes on here, just with a little bit of regular glue stick. If you don't have googly eyes, you can, of course, create your own. That makes it fun. Also on our bear, the main thing that's going to make him look like a bear is going to be his snout. So this is going to be done, and I matched mine with this color, but you're going to cut out an oval out of a lighter brown for your bear's snout. Okay, and you would glue this on under his eyes. You would glue this on under his eyes. Now when you glue it on, you would glue it onto the top of the bookmark, but make sure you leave it open. You don't want to glue it shut or it won't fit on the corner of your book. Okay, so we would glue this one here. If you had his nose, and I actually drew his mouth, and then you would glue that snout on. So let's look again. I have his ears, the black ear and the brown ear. They're both glued to the back. I have his wiggly eyes. You can make those out of construction paper as well. I have his snout, which is an oval, not really a circle, it's more of an oval. His nose I glued on, and I drew his mouth. But this is, remember, glued on to the bookmark. You want to leave this all open so that it'll slide right into your bookmark. Okay, to do the bunny, same thing. I did the ears, glued them onto the back. Then I did the wiggly eyes, the nose, and the teeth, leaving this all on the inside open to fit. Okay, lots of different ideas. This is not even really any kind of creature, just a little funny creature. Same thing, I glued his eyes on the front because I wanted them to stick up. His tongue and his teeth I glued on the back of my little pockets. Okay, so that fits. Could also be a little finger puppet, actually. But anyway, all right, boys and girls, so that's our little art project to do with our reading challenge. If you didn't see about the reading challenge, go out on Facebook, check it out on our Legacy app or on our Legacy Facebook page. Post pictures of where you're reading. Sure miss you. Bye, bears.